Are you still live or are you streaming again?
I think I just got everything back up to 100%.
All right, no problem.
Sorry, I don't think I've actually done combat in this. Right.
All right, so
No
yeah,
worries.
you cut off right as this priest is attempting his spells.
Okay.
So I could recap this, but I'm gonna wait till you're back on stream.
Yeah. I think we're good.
All
Good.
right.
So you see this priest start casting spells. Aura realizes what he's casting is banishment. You see the priest making the holy sigils in the air. Death, this death knight, this thing, this creature, this being that you don't even know, is notices this and stands is kind of standing. As you see the Aura sees this and it begins helping him, putting everything he has into helping this priest cast banishment at a much higher level. It goes off a total of 3 times. The first time the knight hits the ground on his knee. The second time he stands up and phases out of existence for a second. With the last hit, he shrugs it off and reality warps and everything around him grows bright as he just shrugs off being banished to another dimension. What happens is the ground around him, you just see almost what looks like tentacles rip up and banish everything else to the ground but him.
Well, it was a good attempt.
You see Una of the Hunt. You see her casting Hunter's Mark and just flinging it at him as it hits him. And you see her eyes go wide the moment it hits him. You just hear her go, the hell? You see her put both her hands and push forward. And she is casting, using an ability.
Inflict wounds?
She's trying to get him a further, or hang on. I cannot say that. I keep forgetting.
No worries.
Let me make sure I'm doing this right.
I was going to say, she's a long way from her hubby. Does she want to move first and push him specifically away from her hubby?
You see her running, starting running at this.
All right.
And she's going to make that at disadvantage because she's not using this properly. Okay, so you see her running at him and gets almost right up to him with her hands up as you see her almost like with her mind. You see her almost like strain and you hear her scream as she gets right up in front of him. He gets knocked back. She gets knocked into the building. You see her with
oh my God.
Rose.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet.
Oh, that's too much, but we're gonna put this as a we're gonna rule of coolness.
Okay, 35 feet.
And the building just fall down on him.
35 feet is an extra 28 damage he takes as well from the bindings that are still around his person.
Wow, that adds up real quick.
Yup. It's a really dangerous spell.
So y'all did some damage to it. From what you see of that, he took quite a bit of damage.
Nice.
It just seemed like she pushed him and he just went sliding through the air.
Aura's going to let out a cheer. I knew you were the right person for Kira.
You see her go, you see that? Fucking with my man and I will fucking put you through walls. I don't even have to put hands on you.
Such a good girl.
Is there any more?
All right.
Maybe. Is he half back? Maybe we just lost roll 20, Kira.
Yep. You back? Hang on. He's still trying to get it to. He looks like he's in the there, but I don't think he's registering. He can't hear us. He's still trying to get
Uh, he's not actually here yet. He's only sort of here.
He can't hear us. He's still trying to.
Oh, wait.
Here yet. He's only sort of here. Oh, wait.
It might be a mic issue. I'm not sure.
I was going to say, it sounds
Hello?
like the stream's
Hello?
still up. Oh, wait, there we go. Ah,
Nope, sorry about that. As Roll20 was resetting itself, and I had it like crashed on me twice. I put my mic up to eat something, and then I forgot to bring it back down. That's what muted it.
So no. So you just watched her put this 8-foot giant through a wall.
Cool. Oh, it's my turn now, isn't it?
Yes.
yep.
Oh, I have just the thing
Oh, dear.
for this guy, because I am not going to be messing around now.
He's buried under a building right now. She pushed him into 2 different buildings.
So I can technically not see him?
His part of his armor is still revealed. He's just like got rubble on him.
He's sort of half obscured.
That puts a damper on things.
You can see him, but it's just a.
Yeah, because if I'm going to throw a spell at him, I'm probably not going to hit him.
You can hold spell and say until you see him.
Yeah, you can ready the spell, basically, so that it'll get cast.
How does that
soon as
work?
he
I've
gets-
heard you do this before, Duncan.
It's basically, it's like you do all of the work to prepare the spell so it can be cast in an instant, and then instead of taking any other action on your turn, that's it. You're basically using your action in reserve. And as soon as you see the opportunity, you'll use it.
So basically, the word you can use with me is I allow what it's called. Just if you want to hold an action and use it when you feel the moment's opportune.
I mean, technically, the one I wanted to use is an instant.
So okay, so what you're going to do
You
is
can-
hold action,
Exactly.
holding
And
the
you-
action ready to release at a given moment.
You'll
Whenever-
cast it instantly. You just have to let the DM know ahead of time when you're waiting as a character to cast it, just in case your opportunity comes up. It basically lets you take a reaction to cast something that would normally take an action to cast.
So, would I be able to use it off my turn since I'm holding it?
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh.
exactly.
Oh shit!
Because-
If I would have known that.
Well, because the change for this is basically there's also the possibility that it'll get around to your turn again, and whatever moment you're waiting for won't have happened. And keep in mind, if you hold your action, you're not using it on your turn to do anything.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm going. I have a spell that I want to use. It is this one right here. You can tell me if I'm wrong.
Which-
I want to get ready. Rims binding ice.
Oh, Rhymes Binding Ice?
Yeah, that.
Nice.
And I want to cast it at a level 4 because I'm not messing with this guy.
Okay, a 4th level Rhymes Binding Ice. Oh my god. Range on that is 30 feet.
I
So,
believe so.
yeah, you're good.
So
Should be.
30.
Oh, no. Wait. This is... Okay, divide the distance that the grid tells you in half.
I'm just getting it ready though.
No, you're good. You're going to have to step at least 10 feet closer.
Right. But I don't know if he's going to be doing some kind of crazy leap out of the rubble.
Right, but if you want to ready the spell to be cast, you might want to get at least 10 feet closer.
Yeah,
That way,
I
as
was gonna
soon
get
as he
next
gets
to,
out of the rubble,
Get,
You just
get
cast
next
the
to Goku
spell?
over here.
there you go. Poor Goku.
What's wrong with Goku? Wait.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh god. And I think that's all I have.
All right.
That takes my action. That takes 10 of my 30 movement.
You don't have any bonus actions you want to do?
I mean, it would have been some kind of attack, which I don't think I have. So yeah,
All right. Perfect.
I have cantrips, but there's that.
They take an action anyway, and you already used one. All right.
Hey.
Perfect.
Okay, so
Or-
I have a
or-
level
or
4
you're-
ready to
you-
go.
Ready to go.
It's a cone attack, so
Basically a cone of cold that can do binding things.
yeah, that would be convenient, right?
Yeah.
And I will also alert Aura and my maid lady that I'm getting this gigantic spell ready to
Gotcha.
stay out of the path,
Gotcha.
just in case.
Did we lose Mark?
No, I'm here.
Hi,
Okay.
Mark.
All right. All right.
You probably
Perfect.
should whisper that stuff to him because there is a whisper feature you have in the to people you should be able to do. If I'm not mistaken,
What happened?
you can whisper to Duncan so I don't hear stuff like that.
Oh, whatever. But we have to let you, the DM, know what moment he's waiting for when he readies his spell and holds his action.
Something like this, if you're holding action, as me as a GM, I prefer it if y'all just tell me y'all holding action. And just you don't have to set a trigger. You can set a specific trigger, but I'm not gonna be.
Oh, wow. You gonna not even require us to tell you what specific action we're holding?
It makes it more realistic to me.
Yeah.
All right.
Fine.
All right.
Dang. I usually ready specific actions. You're playing with fire there, Mark.
What's up, kid?
So, you in turn?
Yes.
Yes.
That was his turn.
I just want to make sure.
So I have to say I have to wait for him to be in range.
You have to wait for him to get. You have to wait for him to get uncovered, and you can just tell Mark that you're holding your action. He wasn't going to require you to say that you were going to do anything.
So I don't even have to say I'm waiting for this particular something.
Nope.
I just say I'm holding action.
Mark's a super nice GM. You just say you're holding action, and you can take your action as a reaction later.
And you said I can do it whenever there's an opportunity to use it.
Right.
Even if it's not my turn.
That's the whole idea.
Okay. Just making sure I have all this in order.
Right, yeah. Normally when I've played in the past, the GMs will insist that you actually declare what you're waiting for, but Mark wants to be super nice about it, so.
It's cool. I mean, I can understand from his standpoint. He wants to be surprised a little bit.
Well, right, yeah, there you go.
Y'all watching just the rubble, just kind of, you hear just a
shift.
You hear an ungodly scream just in your head, in your minds, and your bodies. You just feel the vibrations of the scream, just, and you see the rubble just explode out. You see this creature stand up. It takes its step, and it is dash actioning.
Okay, so wait, Kira, are you gonna do anything before it dashes? Oh no, did we lose Kira again?
Sorry, eating.
He gets about 10. He's a 5.
He gets out of the rubble and he's running in your direction.
Yeah, if he's coming at me, I'm lost D20. Hello.
There you go. Perfect. You're back.
Sorry, D20 crashed on me again.
No worries. Roll 20. So you're gonna use your spell.
If he's rushing at me, I'm gonna unleash my spell.
You betcha. Unleash your spell. It's a con saving throw.
Alright, so I expel.
You could roll damage if you want.
Expel my 4. Wait.
All the way down to 4th level.
Ice. Yeah.
There you go.
And then I just do the D8, was it?
No. Just roll damage if you want. It's the thing with the ice. It's the thing with the snowflake next to it.
Yeah, it just says 5d8.
Yeah, exactly. Just click on that. This is a saving spell, which means the monster has to make a saving throw in order for the spell to succeed or fail. If the monster fails it, okay, that'll be how much damage the monster takes if it fails the save.
A Constitution saving throw?
Yep, DC 14.
It fails.
It failed the save. It takes 25 damage.
25 damage?
And it cannot move. Its movement has been reduced to 0. Also, before it got to the point where it could not move, it foolishly rushed things again before it was its turn again. which means it moved another 20 feet, which is another 4 sections of 5 feet, so another 16 damage.
It would have been 25, or it would have been less than 30 still.
It usually y'all are watching this thing just run, and it just dead ass stops.
Nice. 4th level Rhymes Binding Ice. It's hindered by the ice for 1 minute, or another creature within reach uses its action to break away the ice.
It turns and just looks at the ground. So it says any creature or other creature.
It has to be another creature because it's frozen. Hindered by the ice formations for 1 minute, or until another creature within reach of it uses an action to break away the ice. A creature hindered by the ice has its speed reduced to 0. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't hindered by the ice. But it fails its saving throw.
Yes, it did.
So it's a popsicle.
It's a hollow popsicle.
Well, yeah. All hollowness inside.
And isn't metal brittle at colder temperatures?
It is, although it's unclear if it's just metal that it is. It's a little bit odd. Regardless, did it have anything else to do in its turn?
All right, it is going to. This.
Duncan?
Yes?
Oh, he did say there's a whisper function. I figured it out.
Oh, very nice.
Okay. Cool.
See?
If
Now
you
we can have
hover
a
over
separate
your-
conversation,
If you let's see.
and now we can talk in the party,
If you
and now we
hover
can just
over-
talk to you. Yeah, no. And
Yeah,
now I can.
Hello. No.
And now I can talk to the party. Sorry, I was just talking to Mark.
So can Mark hear you right now?
No,
Are you sure?
positive, because I'm whispering to you,
Okay.
or
Well,
you're
now we can
whispering
do
to me.
things. Ha ha.
Well, but we don't want to make Mark feel like we're abandoning him, because that would
Right.
be sad.
I was just checking.
It
Okay.
points at you know,
All right. Sorry, Mark, we missed some of that.
You see it
Captain
run its,
Kira was whispering to me.
so it runs its hands in the air, makes a circle. You see 4 spears of energy form as as it points at Una of the Hunt, and you see 4 attacks going at her.
Oh dear.
I thought you
19.
could move.
17.
He can't move, but he can still attack.
Well,
Oh,
that defeats
fuck.
my purpose.
Well, not entirely.
Uh-huh.
You see these 4. I don't want to make sure I'm the. That is.
Fudge cakes.
You see it form 4 spears, and he just points at her. As you see, basically 4 Eldritch spears form made of energy, and they just got all lunging at her. You see her, and she kind of just doubles over. All 4 of them hit her, middle of the chest.
Oh dear.
You see her kind of a wide-eyed, open look, and she goes limp after being hit by all 4 of these.
Oh dear. She dead?
You see her kind of on the ground, just breathing heavily as she just kind of
Oh.
stands up.
Not completely dead then.
She just hear her go. Yeah, it just cackles at what it's just done.
Okay.
That ends its turn, and it moves to.
Teeth Tink.
He has ran the fuck out of there.
Alrighty. He
It is
runs
Aura.
even farther. Alright. She'll saunter on over to the injured lady. And healing potions are a bonus action, right?
Mhm.
Okay. She'll use one of her supreme potions of healing. And roll.
What was that?
Give me a second. It will be she heals for 48 hit points.
48 hit points. All right.
Well, huh?
What?
No, it's time's passed. It's okay.
Okay.
No, what was it?
Well, I'm horrible at reading things,
Oh,
and
bad.
I might have been able to stop the spears to her chest.
All
Oh,
right. You still have the ability to. We'll retcon that.
I mean, you tell me. You tell me.
it should be fine. What were you thinking of doing?
I have something called counterspell.
Oh, potentially.
But
What
it's-
level were you going to cast it at?
It says it's a reaction within 60 feet of me.
Yeah, but what level are you casting it at?
What level do I have? Let's see. Counterspell.
Head out later.
I mean, at the most, it would be 3.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to head out.
Oh, wait, it's only 3.
Later.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you give me some of the juice?
Oh,
Your
the
hair
one
looks
that we
good.
put?
You can't.
Were the spears? What
Maybe-
spell slot level were the spears?
Be turbo purple.
The spears are technically Eldritch Blast, so they are cantrip level.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Counterspell would have worked just fine at that.
So if you're counterspelling on that, she didn't take any damage. Basically, as they were hitting her, you see her brace forward as they just fizzle out.
Right.
How are you stopping these spears? Like what motion are you doing?
Emotion. I was just figuring out that I could do something called negate.
So how are you negating them? Like what hand?
What are you doing?
How are you doing this?
So here's the Death Knight, frozen in ice, and he summons these spears with his clawed fingers, sending them all down at the maid, your wife, unwillingly, and you do what? Like put up your hands?
I have a staff in one hand, a short sword in the other hand.
Right.
That's my
Roll coolness.
understanding.
You look like an adventurer.
How would you anime do this?
How would I anime do this?
Exactly.
I guess I would wave my hands from my hips, they're crossed, and then I would wave them up above sword and staff crossed above my head.
All right. So you like take your hands sort of from like hip height and like raise them in an X above your head like they're spotter flags,
Yes.
and just the spell is broken.
They fizzle out right before they hit her.
Anime do this. That is a good reference. I like
Perfect.
it.
Perfect.
You see them
All right.
turning. Neat fucking little trick.
Aura then on her turn is going to go ahead and use her bonus action. Is there a saving throw? Let me see. Oh, there is no saving throw. That's kind of cool. Cool. She will bonus action go over to right here. And because she is a Summer Eldarin, he'll take 3 fire damage when she face steps. And then she'll use her action to cast another nasty Death's Feathers with her second 3rd level spell slot and hope it hits. That'll be a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Ooh, and it misses.
You see the spell hit him, but he just turns to you and just goes,
Fizzles. That happens. She shrugs.
all right, does that end your turn, or are you doing anything else?
Action, bonus action, movement. That's everything.
You see the priest get closer, and you see him once again trying the same maneuver again. He goes, "You do not belong here, creature." And you see him attempt banishment again.
All right. If you'll let me, I will use my second pack slot. I don't have much else I can burn in his favor to help lend my Eldritch God's power to his banishment.
So you see like the shadows kind of go through, and you see it almost like it pulses and he disappears for a second. as he reappears. It does it again, and this time you see the spell. You see the knight move his hands around as he almost like he grabs the spell and forces it into the ground beneath him, and it
Okay.
banishes the ice instead. He rolled a 1.
Wait, what?
I'm messing with you now. No, the knight. You see it. You see it kind of. You see the knight kind of flail for a moment. As for a moment, you see him appear. The ice disappear, and he's gone.
Well, I was rather hoping he would be more communicative the next time I saw him. Honestly, why is it that I have to look after your children, oh great lord?
Dude, I'm not complaining. He almost killed me in one hit.
It was very impressive. You were almost dead.
I should mention this. Y'all all see it. Right, sitting next to the maid is the scythe.
Oh, I'm gonna waltz on over and gently rest my hand on it and see if anything happens. I am wearing gauntlets, but just sort of reach out to it magically.
The scythe you try to pick the scythe up and it resists you.
Are we currently out of combat?
Yes.
Sweet. Free
I'd-
movement. Let me check out that scythe. I'm going over here with you.
All right, I'd like to make a prayer to my lovely god of death and ask him what he would like me to do with the scythe that his servants so kindly left in the middle of the mortal world.
You hear him go, take it to a temple. He'll be back shortly.
Sure thing. Okay, so
Can I
she's
do an
gonna try to pick up
investigation
the
on
scythe.
Say again?
He wants to investigate it. He wants to check it out.
Yeah, I want to know details on it. How big it is. You get this, that, and the other.
What's the deets?
Investigation, disadvantage. Roll.